So how's your manifesting? If you're feeling stuck, unmotivated, out of alignment, it's not that you're doing something wrong, or at least probably not. It might be just that you are running on empty, especially if you're a woman of a certain age. Before you push harder or set another goal, I want you to listen to this quick podcast episode because here is where I want you to start. Welcome to the Ignite Your Life podcast. If you are new, I'm so excited to have you here. If you're a returning listener, it's lovely to have you back. If you are new, my name is Laura. I've been a life coach and yoga educator for over 30 years now, and I do something a little unique in that I combine both yoga and coaching into my programs and courses and coaching practice. Now, in today's topic, I wanted to talk a little bit about what to do when you're feeling stuck, because in all my years of life coaching, and I've been a coach, as I said, for over 30 years, specializing in manifesting topics for the last 15, and most of my clients have been women in midlife. I have run across what we're going to talk about today time and time again. Look, we are from the generation that if things aren't working out, you just got to tough it out and work harder. So I'm speaking to Generation X, boomers, even the first part of millennials. We were definitely raised in the hustle culture. If you're not reaching your goal, it's because you're not working hard enough. Does it resonate? Then you definitely want to stick with me because we are going to talk about where it is you really want to start when you are feeling stuck, and it's not in doing more. In today's quick episode, I just want to give you 3 things to ask yourself if you're feeling stuck. And this is a place that I want you to turn to whenever it is you feel yourself getting stuck. So write them down, bookmark this video, whatever. I want you to keep this close to your heart. We are starting a summer series of helping women in midlife move forward in their manifesting. I'm really excited about it. I have a couple more episodes coming. The next one will be Manifesting Map for Women in Midlife. And then I'm going to share with you a way to help move through some beliefs that you have. I was going to say you might have, but no, we all have limiting beliefs. These beliefs, they slow us down and they shouldn't. So stay tuned. Be sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single episode. So while these questions apply to really anybody, I don't care what age you are, what gender you are, they're particularly potent for women in midlife. And again, I run into this over and over again, and frankly, myself, I'm definitely one of the examples here. And that's why I wanted to start here. So if you are feeling stuck, chances are one of 3 things is going on. First of all, you're not filled up. Second of all, you're not relaxed, you're not trusting, you're not unwound. And the third one is you're not connected to your vision, in particular how you want to feel. Okay, so let's look at each one of these really quickly individually. You might very well have resonated with all 3. Chances are there's 1 or 2 that's really affecting you though. So number 1 is, am I filled up? And this really comes down to self-care. Am I filled up physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually? Do I feel complete? And y'all, those of us in midlife, in this generation, we do not do this well. There's a reason I created an entire course, the Radical Self-Care Toolkit. I will link to it below if you want to check it out. That really talks you through each of these steps. But briefly, think through each one. Physically, how are you feeling? Are you exhausted? Are you not taking care of yourself physically? Are you working out? Are you feeding yourself well? Are you hydrated? These basic things really make a difference for our bodies, for our energy, right? You can't have the energy you need to move forward in your life if you're not taking care of your body. Does it need to rest or does it need to exercise? Does it need to sleep more? Does it need to sleep less? Does it need to sleep better hours, right? Like you want to look at your body and be really honest and say, what do I need to do for my physical body so that I can have more energy? The next thing you want to check to see if it's filled up is your mind. How is your mind feeling? Now, this is where stress is definitely an issue, and we're going to get to that in number 2. But other things that can be affecting your mind are just feeling overwhelmed. There's too many things on your list, which obviously is connected to stress, but it's slightly different. Or are you letting it begin to atrophy? Have you been learning anything new? Are you feeding your mind new ideas? Or does your mind just need a big old fat break and you just spend a day or a weekend binge watching your favorite TV show, right? Like, what does your mind need to begin to help it fill up? And I do find that when people start to think about it, they usually know. Now, what about your emotions? How are your relationships, whether it's with your intimate partner or your friends or your coworkers? Do you feel filled up emotionally? Do you need to spend more time with your friends? Do you need to work on your intimate relationship? Do you need to spend less time with your friends? What is it you need that would help you feel more filled up in your heart? And finally, how do you feel spiritually? And I always see this as how you feel, how connected you feel with your higher power, your God, the universe, however you see it. Do you feel connected to your higher purpose? And if you just feel like you're going through the dailiness of life and you're kind of stuck there, that's the spiritual side of you is where what you need to feed through journaling or intentional movement like yoga or forest bathing, where you walk through the forest and you're really present there. Whatever it is that helps you connect to that higher place in you, it's usually getting quiet, but it might be different for you. How can you connect to that? Number 2 is, do you feel relaxed? And this is specifically around your dream, or really just in life in general too, because we cannot manifest from a place of stress. So if you're riding high, feeling overwhelmed around your dream, or just in life in general, you can't manifest. A huge part of manifesting is trusting the process, letting the universe do its part, letting the law of attraction do its part. And we can't do that if we're feeling overwhelmed, feeling stressed, feeling like you should be doing something, or so overwhelmed you're not doing anything, you're not taking any steps. So what you want to do here is let yourself relax, okay? Work on that, whatever that is for you. I can do a different video on that if you want. Hopefully you know what actually helps you tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, that relaxation response in your body, whether it's meditation or yoga or essential oils. I've got so many tools for that. So if you want more, just comment below and let me know. We have to learn how to relax in general, and we need to learn how to trust this process, to let go and surrender. Still take actions, but trust that they are doing something and taking us forward. Finally, the last one is so important, and that is, are you clear on how you want to feel with your vision? So many people are clear on what they want. They got their vision board, they're looking at it, but they're not putting themselves into that picture and getting excited, because it's the feeling that's going to shift your vibration. It's going to lead to inspiration. It's going to get you excited about whatever it is that you really want. It's going to do the work for you, right? You have to get into the feeling. And unless you're connected to that feeling, it's just not going to happen. So take some time to really focus in on that, get clarity around how you want to feel. Okay, that's it. I told you it was a quickie. But if you're stuck, I find over and over again, one of these 3, sometimes all 3 of these steps is what's missing. You need to make sure you're filled up on all levels of your being, you're relaxed, you're truly trusting this process, and you are deeply connected to your vision and the feeling that you want to have. It'll make all the difference. Now, be sure you subscribe, because you want to follow along for sure as we step into the manifesting map for midlife that is coming next, if all goes according to plan, and it's got a robust workbook to it. I'm very excited about it. And if you want to know more information about manifesting, you'll definitely want to check out this video. I will link to it right here, and I'll see you in our next episode.